Next, we'd like to all honor Mr. Paul Ita. Oh, he seems surprised and startled. And I will tell you a few facts about Paul. Mr. Ita yesterday told me when I welcome him on the stage, he wants fireworks. All right, Paul, I tried my best. They timed the fireworks early. But most of you who know Mr. Paul Ita, he's a very popular name in the industry. He runs Notch Consulting, and he's being honored as the star of Carbon Black Global Market Research for his efforts in the industry. Everyone, please, a round of applause for Mr. Ita. Oh, Paul,
Totally shocked.
well, that's good.
Well, thank you for this honor. It comes as a complete surprise, so I have nothing prepared to say. I will tell one quick story, which is that my good friend Vince Garcio, are you in the room, Vince? Anywhere? He was an early friend of mine in my business when I started it, and he helped me out a lot. And he came to the first conference I spoke at was in 2004 in Houston, and he heard my talk. It was the first talk I'd ever given of anything like that, and I was very nervous about it. So I came up to him afterwards kind of timidly and said, how was it? How was it? And he said, it was good. It was good. And that made me feel really good. But then he said, but never be uncertain. And I said, oh, seemed really good advice. And I said to him, I said, well, but what if I really am? Because at the time I did a lot of, well, on the one hand and on the other hand, and maybe this and maybe that. And I said, well, what if I really am uncertain? And he said, up there, you're never uncertain. So I've always taken that to heart, and I felt like it really helped me out. So I want to thank Vince for being an early supporter of my business. I want to thank everybody here. And, when you travel alone, I come alone to these conferences. It's really, really nice to see so many familiar faces and friendly faces and people I've known for so long. So thank you for this honor, and I hope you have a good night, and I hope you have a great conference. Thank you.